Welcome to Angels Among Us, the podcast where we share real stories of angelic encounters. Join us as we explore these powerful experiences of angels, both seen and unseen.
We are Andrea and Gary Arbuckle. We've been married for almost 8 years now.
Okay, this is what's going to happen, and then this is what's going to happen, and then you're going to have to face this trial and this trial. I would have never believed it. We'll see what he has to say. And he pointed up, and we were like, and my whole body just became on fire. The pain of it, the sorrow, the despair, that was what I was feeling. And I can't tell you the war that I had inside, because this was an answer to my prayers and my dreams, and tears and sadness and joy, and I felt guilty feeling joy. I gotta be careful. I do need to talk about that for a second, because that relates to some angel experiences. I said, do I have a spirit with me? And she said, yeah, you do. And situations will happen and we'll go, oh, that's a weird coincidence. Is that a coincidence?
And I felt so very blessed and so proud. And that was probably my downfall, as I hung on to the things that I knew were real. I knew God was real. I knew Jesus Christ is my Savior and Redeemer. To travel from New York City to Utah and to leave my children behind. Who does that? And I would stare and pray and stare and think until finally a voice came into my head and said that there is a God in heaven that has a plan for you that you don't know. And I lean over to him. I look over to him and I said, Brent, how does this happen? How does this happen where, and if it is by voice, it is by a picture in your mind's eye, if it's by a thought, a feeling, it is real, has truly blessed my life more than anything in this world.